Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video. And today, we are going to be doing days 28 to 30, which means we will be getting into the summertime, folks. It's not going to be spring throughout the entire episode, but yeah, just in terms of what the plan is for this episode. Actually, I have three. So, based on the last episode. Okay, for today we definitely are going to do mining today, and then I want to do some fishing those at least within one of those first 2 days over the summer because so at that point we will be able to get a few of the fish. We won't be able to get this one still. I'm not entirely sure about that one either. We'll definitely be able to get the pufferfish here. We'll be able to get the sturgeon here. And I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, and we're just straight up going to the ocean first, because once we get the sturgeon for the lake fish here, the stuff needed for the bundles that I could get during the summer is from the ocean, to where we may as well just go there. Now, this one will need to wait for a rainy day, but we can at least get the other two on that ocean day. But yeah, let's at least go ahead and go mining first before we do any of the fishing. I think today will be like a big fishing day compared to some of the other days. We did get a lot of progress done in the mines last time, getting to technically 60. I went down a few floors a little bit more, but we only really get to 60 for like every 5. And let's bring a chocolate cake. It's like a potential energy source. We could get some geodes done now, but I'm gonna wait on them for a little bit. Just it doesn't matter which day I do them, and honestly, we may as well just get some of the mines done today. Now, it is technically possible for me to just be able to get the gold ball through like Clint and that stuff. I feel like I just want to keep like the money for the default, considering there's a 25,000 and a 10,000, and we only have like 4,000 right now. So I kind of want to at least save a bit of money for that, and honestly I'm just gonna get to it through the mines anyways. Like, as much as it would be nice to have like the mine calls as early as possible, it still is relatively early in the series to where like as much as I've been going at it for the mines and that stuff, we don't necessarily need to like spend our money to get like the gold ball, get enough gold ore for the ball. And of course, I'm just getting the iron. I'll kill this bat, and then yeah, you know what, I'll be good with that. Okay, we have a little bit of the rocks. It would be super nice if I would to be as lucky as in this last episode, because like last episode, oh, if you did not see it, you have to watch it. But I was like getting so much of everything, like it was crazy. I do expect at least a little bit of it just dying down, like not as good in this episode, because last episode was definitely a lot. But hey, you know what? We was able to get a lot of progress done and all that. We already have like a gem node here. What? Okay. Okay, so we have a gem node here. Aquamarine. Okay. And then I don't think we have all too much left over here, right? Yeah, okay. I do kind of want to see the ghost though, because like that has the potential for like the gold ore without having to like pay for it in this episode here. And technically, if I do enough, okay, hold on. If I do like enough, yeah, okay. I was just not paying attention to like you as much. But if we just, but yeah, the plan for getting the minecarts will actually just be getting to like level 80 and that stuff. I'm not planning on like actually spending my money on it. Gold ore, there we go. We got some gold. Okay, let's see what's over here. We have some topaz. And there's the ladder. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of the iron. Woodcutters Weekly. I could probably go ahead and read that right now. Alright. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and get to floor 65. Just before even noon. Alright, let's... Okay. No gold this time, but that's alright. Once we get to floor 80, that's when, like, the gold really comes in. That's when we actually start seeing a lot of gold. Alright, let's... Alright, we have slime. It's actually going to be to the point where, like... Are we even going to finish the mines before we get to the desert? It probably should be, like, pretty quickly, but, like... There's a whole different level of mines that's in the desert there that I do also want to, like, get to pretty quickly as well. Because, like, that is genuinely, like, a fairly good set of mines. But I do also kind of want to, like, have that better sword in the game. Because, like, once I get to that, it's going to be, like, full-on smooth sailing for, like, doing stuff in there. Because, like, it may seem like it's pretty good right now, like, what I'm doing. But in that mine, it's no joke. I definitely probably need to be more experienced before I do, like, well, more experience within this particular save file to really do much in that particular case. But I definitely will try to do stuff once I get there. But at least for now, we have quite a bit of work to do. Even just outside of mining stuff. Okay, we have... Where's the bats? Like... Yeah, you're gonna do some bat screeching? Where are you guys then? Okay, this is like the first time I actually need to straight up mine so much in like the past 2 episodes. So you know what? Fair. I did expect it to die down. I cannot be too mad about this. We did not have to do anything like this the last episode. Because all the ladders just appeared and all that, so kudos to you, game. You don't make it easy every single time. Okay. However, that does get rid of my energy a lot in doing all of these, is I'm actually being low for the first time in a little while. There we go. Okay. I definitely am not in energy enough to get all four of those, so since this is only 4:50 p.m., I may as well just eat the cake. It's only 4:50, so I may as well. No, I did not mean for that one, but oh well. And there you go, we got to that ladder as well. So I'll also make sure I have everything that I would potentially want before I actually go down and all of that. Cause like you're likely not going to be back here and all that. Let's see. Okay, hold on. That's what I meant to do. Okay. I don't think there's anything over here. I do have to check, like, down here more. This slime. Okay, we have a bat. And over here. And then I would say this like bug weapon is like a fairly good early game thing. Like it genuinely is. Like by the time we get to like that later end of stuff, we obviously will not get into this weapon will not be as good, but at least for the earlier game side of things, yeah, it's like fairly good. And I just like this weapon. It's an early game weapon. It does so well. But okay, it's currently 7:30 to where I'm not entirely sure we will have enough time to get to like 75. Ooh, that's a diamond. That's straight up a diamond. There we go. It's not quite as useful as the Minecraft version, but hey, you know what? That's a actually it's not as useful like weapons wise, but it's still pretty good value, like money wise. So at least it still has like quite a bit of value with it. And then I don't think we necessarily have any. Um, I do kind of want to check up here actually, just in case. Yeah, there was not. Okay, there's nothing there. But yeah, I think overall we are doing pretty well for ourselves. We we got to 470. Okay. Do we have enough time to get 5 more floors? Because I'm not entirely sure if we do, right? Because hold on, what's the skills at? Did we reach that this episode? Am I tripping? Did we reach that this episode? The thing is, if we are close to either the next level of mining or combat, then it's whatever. If we did not get a level this episode. Because I do want to have enough energy for the fishing tomorrow. Because day 1 of summer I'm doing fishing. And day 2 of summer slash day 30, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing quite yet. But you know what? Let's see what we can get within these floors before actually, I only truly have an hour if because I do need enough time to like head back. So, since we don't have the minecarts, that's the nicer part about having the minecarts. Once we get them, it's just like not exactly a necessity. I mean, for like other than like time reasons. Now that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Uh, yeah, let's just go ahead and head back up. Let's just go ahead and get back home before we potentially have no time to get back to sleep. But oh wait, hold on. Is it this episode that? Okay, hold on. I know it's either this episode or next episode that would have that happen, but I want to say it's going to be this episode, like on that day 30. I know it's like soon. I know it's soon. I just don't remember exactly when it is. But okay, let's add to existing there. Let's add to existing. Oh, did I not have topaz in here at all? Okay. Um, Batwing, slime, bomb, solar essence, massive slingshot could go in here. I'm gonna need to make a new chest sometime here, because like I generally just don't have that much. Okay, what would I want to put out of here next? I guess maybe like more decoration stuff. Because like tools decorations, because like tools does have this much. I guess decorations plus furniture could like you can go into one and then food blocks. Well, that is quite a bit of it actually. Just those two combined, tools slash boot, so like headwear, all that stuff as well. Yeah, I think that generally could be the next like chest that I would make. How much wood do I even have for making those? Okay, I still have 509. Oh wait, hold on. I should probably okay. You know what? With the amount of energy that I have left for today, since it's only 11, I may as well cut some trees down. That way I have at least a little bit more wood. And if I go a tad bit over the midnight time, then that's an oh well. But, oh yeah, I don't have an upgraded axe at all yet for that. But, okay, I do also have to look at Silo. Because it's been a little bit since I checked about like silo price or anything like that to where I fully remember. But okay, I'll just cut those two down for tonight, and then add to existing for those, and then that. We'll only get the carrots money for today, but overall, ooh. Oh, we did. Oh, I thought we did. Okay, I thought we did. Okay. Miner or geologist? I don't remember exactly which one I like more. I think it was geologist that I like more with the level 10 upgrades that goes with it. I want to say that is. Mm, I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. Let me come back with when when I make up my mind. Okay, I think geologist truly is the better one. Like mm, with the level 10 level that's there, geologist is the better part. So now we will definitely have a bit of double gems when I find those nodes. And we are into summer. And that was totally expected with this bit, but hey, you know what? This ancient fruit will stay here for a little while. I probably should get my axe upgraded so that I can actually break this. Just so it's like, yeah, I probably should. Like, sooner rather than later, because, okay. It's definitely not halfway through yet to where I don't have to rush it yet, but it is something to look out with. Ooh, okay. I I don't remember exactly if there was a money account with that. Oh wait, because it's summer now, we have the foraging for summer. We have a whole bunch of new stuff that we should do within the community center that I did not even realize at first. Because like I looked at fishing at first, but I forgot like mm, originally for like the foraging. We're definitely going to do all of these. I think these are what we're going to mainly do within the crops for at least now. And then quality crops, we do need quite a bit of the melons. And then we could try to do corn immediately here. Since this is a summer and fall crop. Because like, even though it's in the fall crop bundle, it is possible to do the corn in the summer. Animal bundle, we kind of do have to like, at least start doing the animal stuff in the summer here. Bulletin board is going to generally be last, honestly. Like, so some of these stuff is like in the hard to get realm. I definitely will upgrade my axe so I can actually access the area that we can get these in. But yeah, I think at least for now we do have to like really start trying to get the animal stuff going again, because that will absolutely help with some of these animal products here. And but at least for day one here, we're gonna try to do the fishing. Why am I going all the way over here like now? He's not going to be open until 9 a.m. So because we need to get the animal stuff going, I do kind of want to get some of the trees he's going throughout, like empty this out more. I'm not going to do too much because I want to save the energy for fishing today, but I want to at least do some, especially when we have to save energy for fishing and like farming all these stuff. You know what? Let's make a, instead of doing trees, let's make a plan of what we're going to do over here, right? Because okay, I do like this 15 in general for the melons. We will keep it to 15, right? And then we can keep the 9, like doing 9 here, and the 9 here for, ooh, which way do I want to do this? But I'm officially doing 15 9 9 9 9 9 over here officially, but like which way do I want to do this? Corn. I feel like I want to do corn as well. I don't have enough money for sprinklers, I think. But actually, because I don't have enough money for sprinklers, I'm not going to do corn immediately here. Is I do want to save at least a little bit of money. And did I just want to do 10? You know what? I'm going to keep it like the same. I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to keep it the exact same with a little bit of a thing. I'm gonna keep it the same, except for like maybe adding the two here with melons, tomato, hot pepper, and on this end, blueberries, corn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think that's a good. Ooh, 4,200 may be like a little bit on the low end for getting like everything like that. But you know what? We're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. Actually, do I want to do corn like there right now? Because it it really is something that will last even beyond summer. Do I just want to do hops there for now? And then mm, we'll decide later on with those two. But we will for sure do all the other bits. Because we did 12 worth of blueberries. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now because 12.97 is a little bit low for trying to get more stuff, especially when like I can only even get 9 potentially of these, which that exactly it. Actually, I can't even get 9 of these right now. So like, yeah, I think that's good for now. And the corn I could easily get. Will it rain tomorrow? Will it rain tomorrow? I would need to see if it rains tomorrow before I would even try to accept that one, honestly. Because if it's not going to rain, then why am I going to accept that? Just for it to like fail? But yeah, at least for now, we are going to do all these. We'll do the tomatoes here, and then the peppers. I want to say this though, right? Oh, I forgot a tomato over here. Okay. And then let's water all these. Which chub frenzy, okay, whatever. I already have chub and all that, like I don't need to go through that bit. But okay, the energy is getting towards the halfway mark right now, which you know what, that'll be fine for fishing. I mm, I've been saying before about like getting the new fishing rod. I definitely will not have enough money for that today, but we absolutely will try to do that like in the future. Like by the end of I want to say by the end of the first half of summer, I'm actually going to upgrade the fishing rod. Like no joke, I actually will by that point. But this is a gold one to where I'm actually going to sell that one. But at least, dude, do I want to do forging stuff today? Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do mine. I'm still going to do fishing, but I want to at least do a little bit of forge time. Actually, within the forge time, I do kind of want to head over to the to Robin's. I think it included wood. I think it included fiber. I gotta grab clay in case. I think these are the main stuff that because I don't remember exactly what the silo would have. So I'm. Ooh, this is probably a good day to check. We have some fruit, boys. We have some fruit. But alright. Let's go ahead and still be in here. Blackberry and wild plum. But let's head to Robin's, see what's up with the silo, and if I can get it. And then I could at least fish up in the lake over here for the sturgeon before I do like more foraging stuff. And then I can do like all the beach foraging. Okay, so let's see. Stone, copper, clay. I don't even have enough clay right now. Okay. Hey, you know what? It's going to be pretty non-expensive to where I could just go ahead and grab that real quick. It'll be to the point where like, okay, clay. All I really have to do is like just mine these. What is that? Some stone? Okay. I'm just gonna do this until I get another clay. Like, this is pretty much how you get clay, isn't it? I mean, I got the one earlier. Okay, I'm not doing more. I do like actually want the silo, but like I have a 34 energy left to where I'm not doing a more there. But oh, it's already 350. It might be like, oh, okay. I've been spending a lot of time just doing whatever today, rather than like actually doing stuff, which is not really all too great. But I'm gonna at least try to do the quick energy could probably be a bug steak. Let me eat the bug steak. Yeah, okay. 45 energy. I'm gonna do it on the way over here now. And just trying to get that 10th clay bit. Is there artifact spots? That could probably help. Okay. Okay, that's not helping. Oh, it's only 510. Yeah, Robin's gone. Okay. We won't get to that 10th clay today. We're not gonna spend any more energy for that. The only thing I'm really going to try for over here is the sturgeon. I really have just spent too much time just doing more than whatever side today. Like, genuinely. Okay. This might actually be the sturgeon, because it is a little bit on the harder side. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm failing, hold on. I need to lock in. Hold on, okay. I think me being a little bit quieter over there was, like, good. Yeah, okay, that was the sturgeon right there. That would have been bad if I did not get it. Okay. Hey, Robin. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and complete that bundle now. Because we only did need the, sturgeon for that one bundle. Well, let's talk to Penny. You said she's like right here. And then yeah, we have the lake fish bundle complete now. The rest spinner. Alright, and then we'll have a bit more foraging. Like, let's go to the forest so that we can do foraging stuff rather than like. Cause I think tomorrow will be the fishing day. Tomorrow will be a big ocean fishing day, rather than trying to mm, do anything else. Okay, let's see if there is anything across the forest. We have 3 items that I want to get like in the normal quality of, rather than like the silver gold quality. Cause like if it's silver then maybe, but like I'd much rather have like the normal quality for the foraging. There's like nothing over here right now. Okay. Okay, there's like nothing on this big chunk of island. Okay, there's at least one. Is this the normal quality? That's normal quality. There we go. That's one of the 3. That's one of the 3. The grape that we sold earlier was at least part of it, but we had gold quality to where we are not doing that one. Um, we have 2 more items to potentially get. While we're over here, let's at least be a little bit social with the wizard. And since he generally is one that we would not see often. Alright, we talked with the wizard a little bit. And let's go ahead, head this way. Nothing over here. Alright. And yeah, there's not really much over here to say. If this is I was hoping for a clay, honestly. But, I guess since we don't have much else going on today, we can go ahead and chop down this tree. 8. Okay. We will not really have much more energy for anything. We did have quite a bit more energy with this, but let's drop all these off. I'm going to save the spice berry for the community center. And then, yeah, you know what? I will make those chests now actually because like let me get 100 with here. Since we just added that last spinner, we may as well make that 100 chest, that 2 chests with. In which furniture could be here, and then I just want to do like an actual black chest for like all these. Let me make it so that it's like okay. We'll do that as that chest, and then guess more of the furniture chest could be like that much. Furniture chest really doesn't really have all too much, but the other chest absolutely will have quite a bit. Yeah. And yeah, that just completely got rid of like half. which, hey, you know what? That's very good. That's pretty good at this point. I don't have enough energy to really do anything more today. So I'm just gonna hit the bed. I think the only thing I put in there today was the grapes. Yeah, that's the only thing I put in there today. So it's not a lot of money, but it's going to be whatever for today, I guess. And now we'll have day 2, in which we're not spending a lot of money today, but we will have quite a bit of fishing. We'll actually, today's going to be the actual money day of the video, with all the fishing that we'll do. I'm not going to try to do the foraging today. We don't really have all too much money right now to, like, do all that much. But I also do want to get the silo. Like, before we even get to fishing, I do want to get to that silo. Which might just have to be, like, random bits of... Because, like, the silo would be good for, like, at least starting the process of getting the animals, and also just straight up getting rid of all these now. Because there's just too much. Okay, I'm not doing more. I'm just not doing more. That, like, took half the energy. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit more. If it's not here, then, like, actually, whatever. Okay, then whatever. Now it's a natural, whatever. I'm going to do sea jelly because, well, we are fishing, and that's +1 fishing level, so we may as well. We could even just, we could just pop that in, like, right when we get just one tiny, okay, one tiny check of foraging. Ooh, wait, hold on. I kind of want to get that an extra wage now. That was 300 wood, right? Actually, you know what? I may as well just straight up. How do I do it exactly half again? I forgot. Whatever, I'll just do that. Also, would Robin even be there today? Doesn't Robin, like, go to PS with, for, like, that exercising session that they do? Emalu. Well, what does this thing have today? No, not you. You. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to get 2 for you. Because I do want to just keep that, like, because that is also one of those tougher ones as well, and I'm also trying to get one for the community center. So if I get an extra, then I can accept it and give it for you. But if I don't, then I'm not gonna. Oh wait, hold on. Why did I just completely pass the bridge when that was my original plan here? Let's fix it. As there we go. We have coal, we have... Actually, should I just try to, like... Should I try you need to like fish in this area for that particular fish, for that legendary fish. You know what? Let's fish up here to see if I can potentially get like the legendary fish. Cause that would be a very nice challenge. But yeah, I'll come back when I have energy or I actually do end up getting the fish. Okay, this will be the last fish. It's nearly 10 o'clock, so I may as well say it's the last one. As okay, we're not ending off on a bucket CD. We're not ending off on a bucket CD. Like, come on, man. Last fish right over here. And alright, this halibut will be the last one. I was able to get quite a bit of fish. Hold on, let me put the trash away. The trash items away. Um, Anything else down here just in case with forging stuff? Nope. Okay. And I do at least want to check a little bit over this way since I did not at all before. Okay, I did not. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back to the house. And hey Shane. Okay. Um let's head back. Okay, let's let's get some of the fish in here. I know the tilapia. We'll just go ahead and save these three for a future time. Oh wow, I did not have anything other than this one below a silver star. Okay. In that case, I'll just save that red mullet there, but everything else can just go. Yeah. How much? Yeah. We'll have the seaweed in there, we'll have the sea jelly in there, we'll have the coal in there, and then Stoner Barber could go in here, and then everything else we'll sell. Let's sell everything else. We're gonna get quite a bit of money. But, alright, let's go ahead and head to bed. See what all how much money we got here. It was tonight, okay. An earthquake, oh no. But yeah, we'll check that in new level. We'll check the earthquake in the next episode. 2652 through the fish, not bad at all. As this will be the end of the episode. If you guys liked it, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!